Hi, everybody, and welcome back. My name's Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. Today's tip is to, instead of just buying frozen fruit, consider freezing it yourself. So I saw the biggest gimmick today. So the um, cotton candy grapes, which are like a sweeter green grape, I'm not a huge fan. Like, all I have wanted for like 3 days are just plain green grapes. And all that I can find are either the cotton candy grapes, which are really too sweet in my opinion, or the autumn crisp grapes, which are like bigger than my thumb. Like, I am talking like uh, bigger than a ping pong ball, bigger than a golf ball. Like, these grapes are stinking huge. I will see if I can. I took a picture to show somebody because we were talking about it, and she's like, no, she's like, these are really big grapes don't get bigger. I'm like, I swear, I shop for people for a living. I have seen grapes twice that size. She's like, and she thought I was exaggerating. So when I happened to see them today at the other store, I took a picture with the other grapes and my thumb, so like I can show her and be like, see, I'm not crazy, they really do get twice that big. And she'll probably be amused by it. But anyways, if I remember, I'll put a picture of the ridiculously large grapes. So cotton candy grapes are on sale though right now for $1.99 a pound. That's important. Fresh cotton candy grapes, they appeared to still be firm and everything. Because I don't eat cotton candy grapes, I did not do the test. But they were not turning brown. They still were fairly firm. They were the right size. That's what it is. So when I was walking by the freezer section today, in the same store where the cotton candy grapes are $1.99 a pound. And a pound is 16 ounces, just in case you are unfamiliar with the imperial system. I know I have viewers who use the metric system, because that's what the rest of the world uses. I can't really convert to the metric. Well, I mean, I suppose I could. I know like 28 grams is an ounce. So whatever 28 times 16 is, that's what our $1.99 a pound is. So I was walking by the freezer section and I saw frozen cotton candy grapes, 100% fruit, frozen treat, being marketed as a frozen treat, like by the ice cream and stuff. Not by the frozen fruit. It was in the display with the ice cream. This is your 100% natural cotton candy grapes frozen. And I read grapes, no sugar, 100% natural. And I'm into frozen fruit. Those cotton candy grapes were also on sale, 2 for $7 or $3.50 each for a 12 ounce. So I would be paying what, like twice as much? And I'll put the picture of the thing to show you that what they looked like. But it was really wasteful packaging, unnecessary, everything. And don't get me wrong, I get it, because all I wanted was green grapes because I wanted to stick them in the freezer. I wanted frozen grapes. I didn't want regular grapes. I wanted cold frozen green grapes. And the stores had everything but just normal green grapes. It was very sad. But if you can get it fresh for cheaper and do the work yourself, it's a much better choice. Because then you can choose to have it fresh or frozen. But paying extra for all that excess packaging, you're getting 12 ounces of frozen grapes, and it's this big package, like there's more package on that than like, the standard bag of grapes that you get in the store that has 2 to 3 pounds of grapes in it, which would be then like, what, 32 to 48 ounces of grapes. It had more packaging than that for their 12 ounces. And obviously freezing it means that it's sitting in their freezer, and it's just such a waste. So when you're getting frozen fruit, or when you're getting really frozen anything, make sure it's not just a gimmick. Because sometimes it's a gimmick and it's more expensive. You're paying, I would have been paying what, $1.99 for 16 ounces versus $3.50 for 12 ounces. So what, twice as much-ish? Yeah, because it would have been $1 for 8 ounces. So $1.50. I would have been paying it would have been $1.50 for fresh cotton candy grapes, for 12 ounces of fresh cotton candy grapes versus $3.50. So more than double, right? Because, yeah, more than double. I would have been paying $2 more to get them frozen already. It's a gimmick. And yes, frozen fruit is yummy. I love frozen fruit. I highly recommend it. It can keep you cool in more ways than one. However, you don't have to buy it already frozen. Paying for these like specialty cotton candy grapes that are already frozen are not necessary for the packaging. You can buy the cotton candy grapes when they're $2 a pound and freeze them yourself. Same with your strawberries. I got strawberries for 69 cents a pound today. A lot of those will be frozen. I wonder if you can freeze Mineolas. I got Mineolas, like, they were on sale, $2, $1.99 for a 3-pound bag, and I really like them. They're really juicy. It's been a long time since I've had them. So, today's tip for frugal living is, when you see something, like, don't fall for the fancy packaging and the come-ons that you can do yourself, because frozen grapes are super easy. You wash the grapes, you'll let them dry. I frequently will wash my grapes, rinse them, put them in a colander, put the colander in a bowl, and let them dry in the fridge overnight. The water drips down the colander, so on and so forth, and then I have grapes in the fridge ready to go. But you can also then take those grapes, pull them off of the stem, and stick them in a Ziploc bag or a Tupperware container and stick them in the freezer and do it yourself. So don't pay extra for the fancy pink packaging. Anyways, again, my name's Melissa, and this year I'm sharing 365 tips for frugal living. If you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow.